Okay, going live. Let me set up the cameras a little better so y'all get a better look of what we got going on here. You have to excuse me. I got the new camera on my laptop. Okay, all right. Uh, just about got it set up. I want to give y'all a little look at where we at. Okay, all right. Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, YouTube. This is Mike Sneed coming to you again at Appliance Boot Camp. Just want to stop in early here at our new facility. I'm out here actually doing the renovations, getting it ready to actually for the next up and coming boot camp. And I just wanted to stop in and tell everybody how much I appreciate the people who have came to the boot camp. How much I'm enjoying hearing the stories of the people who actually came, who's actually applying the knowledge and stuff that they received here, who are actually winning. This week was kind of like the tale of two cities. I went to, I had one portions of people. I went to go visit. I stopped in at the bank, one of the banks that I bank at, and they were closing down like several of their facilities. And a lot of the people who was working at that facility, they was upset because they were losing their jobs and they didn't know what they were going to do. I felt sorry for them. Talked to three people on the phone, and they told me the same thing. They think they might be in risk of losing their jobs. Then on the other hand, talking to the people who came to Appliance Boot Camp, and I'm begging them not to quit their job. They're actually coming here, leaving here within 30 days. They're actually making enough money, and they see the potential to make enough money where they want to tell their bosses to go, you know where. They say, man, I don't need that job anymore. I'm going to quit. Or they're going to their job saying they want to work less hours because they're making anywhere between $500 to $1,000 extra a week, and they say, hey, I don't need to work as hard anymore at that job. So I just wanted to just come here and tell y'all thank y'all and kind of give y'all a little look at what we got going on. Like I tell people, a lot of times when people see businesses, they only see the end results. They don't see what goes into getting the businesses ready or getting something ready for getting stuff ready to actually. And sometimes because we don't see those beginning stages and stuff, we can kind of take for granted how it looks at the end. We think somebody, it'll just give it to them, and it just happened by luck. So I want to kind of show y'all what our little facility looks like right now, and I got to get this ready within 3 weeks. So right now, if anybody's in this area, 1 o'clock at night, building this thing out, I'm building it out myself. Myself and my son, we're doing it. Uh, and we're doing it. Let me show you what it looks like. I'm gonna do the YouTube first. Here's gonna be so we got the kitchen coming together. Uh, we got the washer stations and stuff here. Those are the refrigerator stations. Those are front load washers, refrigerators. Just giving y'all a view of what it's gonna look like. All this stuff is stuff that we're gonna be working on. And I got to put all this together, and you see how it look. A lot of people come in and look. My wife and them come here and look, and they be like, "Man, this thing look like a mess. You're not gonna never get it done." Because I'm the guy with the vision, and I know where I'm going with it. Like an artist when he's painting the picture, if you go to him when he's first starting to paint that picture, you would think he doesn't know what he's doing. But the artist knows exactly what he's doing. He knows what the end result's going to look like. So what he does, he just paints. He focus on the end results, and then at the end, everybody sees it. They think it's a masterpiece. They can't believe how it's been done. But the same thing with this business. When I look at here, I don't see a lot of dysfunction. I don't see any mess because I know where I'm going with it, and I know where I want to look at. Matter of fact, it's looking better than what I had in my mind and what I had put out on paper. So I got probably another week before I'm totally done with everything with the actual hardcore functional stuff in here, with the ovens, with the gas lines, with the dryer vents and all that. And then I'll be just going on doing the cosmetic stuff where I'm just painting. And then after that, we'll be ready to receive kids. And I say kids, we're ready to receive the next set of students that's coming in. And a lot of people be asking me, how do you put this together? How are you able to get these guys in here and in less than in over a weekend? and you can give them enough knowledge and give them enough tools that when they leave out of here within 30 days, somebody feel enough confidence in their skill set where they quit their jobs and they just walk into work and just, hey, I'm done. I'm out of here. And I tell them, just like I was just showing here with this stuff that I'm building out for this new classroom. Well, this right here, this is not something I just started. I've been doing this going on 20 years. The knowledge and stuff that I'm giving them is from 20 years of me doing it for myself and actually building it out and test and proving. And like I told them, I said, if anybody came and sat with me for 30 days, I could easily get them to where they could actually open up an appliance repair business and make $100,000 a year. I had done that. I had done it so many times that I could do it almost with my eyes closed. But I didn't know if I could do it within the weekend, if I could give enough people enough information within the weekend. And like I said, after that first class came through, I was still kind of skeptical. I didn't know how they done it, but when I started getting phone calls where people say, "Hey, it worked and it was good," yeah, we've been at it. And the second class, we were able to actually make some changes and tweak it to get it a little better. This third class is going to be really good, and going forward, it's gonna really be good. Because like I said, you send me back out in the field, and the reason I had to go back in the field because I want to make sure I'm giving them the latest and greatest stuff out there when I come in here and teach these classes and stuff. And it's made me a better technician and made me a better business owner because now when I'm actually talking to the techs that's out there who came to the class and actually out there working, I hadn't read a lot of the new programming manuals and stuff like that because I hadn't had to. I had people out there doing the work for me, but now I'm actually having to read stuff to help, and it's making me a better technician in the process, and it's gonna make me a better instructor also going forward. So I just want to come to y'all this morning, show y'all how the new appliance boot camp is coming along. And like I say, I'm here until 1 o'clock in the morning, and then I'm up here again first thing in the morning every day, getting it ready. But I love it. It's coming together, and I can't wait to see the finished product of it. Talked to a lady this past week. She's I guess she was like somebody who does like the finances when people do buy houses and whatnot. She's a real estate agent, but she also look at the finances and stuff. And we had that JT and I done that broadcast maybe a week ago about the going to college. Is it worth it and not? A lot of people are reaching out to me in private and saying, man, y'all are right, it's not worth it. Because a lot of people are lying about how much student loan they have. I used to think people would have maybe 25, maybe 30,000 in student loan. Nah, they get their house notes. They got 80,000, 100,000, $300,000 worth of student loan, and it's growing because they've had it in what they call forbearance or whatever, not paying on it, and it has grown now to it's more than a house. So a lot of people are coming to me and telling me, yes, Snead, you're right, man. I don't want to. A lot of people are ashamed of how much student loan they have, and it's ridiculous what the government is doing to these people with these student loans, and they can't get out of it. So yeah, she came to me and she was pleading to me that it's like an epidemic. She's like, it's worse than the polio virus. You need to get to these high school kids and have these high school kids coming out here and actually learning this stuff. And like I told her, I said, if I go to somebody who's 18 years old, high school kid, their parents, anything, if I go to them, they're 18 years old, and I tell them, hey, you need to come out here for appliance boot camp and learn how to repair appliances and go into the skilled trades. You make more money than you can ever believe, and you have a wonderful life. They would tell me I'm lying. They'll say, nah, you stupid. Nobody's gonna go there. I'm the stupidest person in the world when he's 18. Now, by the time that kid turned 24, the parents then are coming begging me, go talk to my kid, go talk to my nephew, go talk to my cousin. He needs to come listen to you. The parents and their family members beg me to go talk to the young guys at 24, 25. They a lot of those cats at 24, 25, they still think they're gonna be a rapper. They still think they can go make it in the league somewhere. You got guys who might have went to college and played D1 ball at 24, 25. They still trying to try out for the league. You look at the NBA tryout, summer league and stuff. You got guys out there now 24, 25, thinking they're gonna get a spot on the team. They plan trying to get a spot on the team. Uh, when it's pretty much over. You got guys. I was listening to what's his name? The guy that used to rap with Jay Z, Jazzo or whoever. He's 50 some years old, and they announced he got a deal with Jay Z to rap. Who want to listen to a 50 some year old guy rap? And, and he done wasted his whole life trying to get a rap deal. He get one at 57. He could have easily came out into the skill trade, earn probably more. I know he would earn more money than he gonna make rapping. Only a few rappers make any money. The ones that I know that's honest about it. They ain't make no money in it. And you can make a lot more money doing this. And this is a good living. But yeah, like I said, 18 to 25, you can't talk. There's no need to even talk to them because they don't even have a perception of what the amount of money that they're actually taking out. You talk to a college kid and you tell them they're paying they're getting $40,000 in student loans. They don't have no perception of what $40,000 is per year. They just say, "Oh, I'll pay it back." They think they're gonna get a job and make all that money back, so they don't even care. They have no sense of what money is, and they thinking they're gonna make a lot of money when they get out. So they don't. You can't tell them anything because they've been programmed and they believe that. Now, if at about 30, they realize then that hey, this is they lied to me. It's not what they said it was going to be. But by the time that guy gets 35 or 40, that's the guys that we're getting at the appliance boot camp that actually are the ones who are quitting their jobs, the ones that are starting the businesses and stuff. 35 and 40, they come here and they're ready then to actually to get something that's going to get them out of that rat race. They tired of having some other man or some other woman or whoever having control of their life. They're tired of being in a dead end job. They want the financial freedom and they want the freedom of their life to be able to decide, when they go to work, how hard they work. They want to get all the fruits of their labor. And also, when they come here, they're serious. So these guys, I have to give them a good product because they're making an investment. $850 is for the class. But on top of that, they happen to get airplane tickets to fly here. They happen to get actual hotel rooms to get here. So when these guys come here and they sit down on your in front of you, and you're giving them some BS, you might get hurt because they're serious. They know they only got a short period of time in order to make it work. So when they sit down, a lot of them are serious. When they talk to you, they say, "Hey, man, I don't need you to lie to me. I need to know straight up. Can I make this amount of money doing this? Because I only got a short period of time to do it. And this right here got to be life changing because I might not get an opportunity again." And so you got to be straight up with them. And these guys, when they come here, these are the guys who are excelling. These are the guys who's coming here within 30 days. They're making anywhere between $500 to $1,000 per week working part time, addition to their jobs. They're the ones that once they get out here and they start making that money, they're the ones that they're going into the office and quitting their jobs. I can't believe we had 3 people go quit their jobs in less than 30 days after coming to this. They quitting their jobs, and they're the ones I'm on the phone with begging them not to quit. I got friends who calling me concerned because they're going to lose their job when they get back to work. And I on the phone, I'm trying to console them and tell them, man, it's going to be okay. Your job, they're not going to let you go. You're going to be fine. Then on the other end, I got guys who's calling me, say, "I'm going to quit, man. I got to quit." And I'm telling them, "Man, don't quit, man. Don't quit yet. You're not quite ready to quit yet. Just give it a little more time." I got one set that I'm having to console, and the other set I'm trying to hold back and say, "Don't do it." But they're so hyped up, and they're actually seeing it's working, and they're seeing the potential. They ready to quit right then on the spot. So so the appliance boot camp, it does work. It's a good product. The guys that are coming here, they're enjoying it. You're seeing the people that we bring it back on doing interviews where they're coming in, they say, "Hey, man, I quit my job and I'm making this amount of money." They're not worried. The people look how happy they look. It's like a burden lifted off of them. And like I said, I don't advise nobody to quit their job until they go through the steps that I give them and they get those 3 to 6 months of living expenses in their pocket. But some people, I guess the job just you don't know. I'm not in their shoes, but it might be just that the jobs are just that unbearable where they just say, "Forget it, it ain't worth it." And a lot of times you can do one service call. If you just do one service call a day, you can make what you're making on most jobs. So I guess they look at it like that. They say, "Hey, man, I'm doing 1 or 2 service calls part time, and I can easily, and they know how much work is out there. They say I can easily do 3 or 4, and I easily double or triple what I make at my job. So, and a lot of their spouses are on board. So, but like I say, with me, I know it makes it a whole lot easier when you get 3 to 6 months of living expenses. And I know, like I say, I know it's a lot easier to go to work when you don't have to go to work. When you have to go to work, it's hard. When you have to go to a job and you're dependent upon that job. When you're not dependent upon that job, it's a lot easier. So that's why I tell them, hey man, just get your money stacked up and get a good flow where you're not dependent upon them, and then make the leap. I like for you to make the leap when the boat's a little closer to the dock. I don't want you to jump in the ocean and have to swim to the boat. So, but some people are saying just forget it; it ain't worth it. So, like I said, you looked around. I got a lot of work I got to do here. Also some couple of things I got to do this morning. Then I got to come back here and go to work. So I'm gonna answer the questions that's inside the chat. And also in the description, I got a link to the appliance boot camp, our next class, October the 19th and 20th. Right now, we only have about maybe 2 more spots left in there. And the people who have registered and haven't paid, I'm gonna give you till Monday to pay. If you haven't paid, then I gotta take you off the list because I can't hold spots because we getting just flooded with emails and stuff where people actually trying to actually get into the class. So we can't hold spots. If you haven't paid by Monday, I give you till Monday. But if you haven't paid by Monday, I'm gonna have to remove you because we only got maybe 2 spots left. And I'll like for you to come, but at the same token, I can't hold it. I can't hold these spots. And like I say, as we start to get this building build out, and you start to see other people coming on the channel, because those are the ones who's there. But we got some other people that's still a little private, don't want people to know. And if I can get to the top of the live chat. My computer is running a little slow this morning. So you're going to have to, for some reason, I got some buffering. Okay, here we go. Dark Cat, greetings. Hey, how you doing? From Covington, Georgia. Okay. Dion Blakes, when is the next boot camp? It's October the 19th and 20th. If you look at the bottom description, you'll actually see it. A link, you click on there, you can actually schedule to get in. And we, like I said, we got maybe 2 or 3 more spots available. I'm gonna give the people who haven't paid until Monday to pay. If they don't pay by Monday, then I'm gonna have to release their spots. Okay, Tanish, great. We appreciate everything you give us. I'm gonna take these glasses off so I can see a little better. Everything you're giving us in regards to information. You're welcome. I appreciate everything that y'all doing too. Like I say, it's funny. When I started this business, when I started appliance repair business, I've been telling people this for 20 years. How much money is in the appliance repair business? Students employees and stuff that I used to get were the employees at that time that nobody else wanted. They didn't have nowhere else to go but to me. People who I remember at the beginning when I used to get high school students. You know what I done the first 3 months? So they would start off and I say, okay, you start work at 8. It's 12 o'clock. How many hours have you worked? They'll say 8, 9. I said, nah, you work 4 hours. How much? You getting $10 an hour? How much money I owe you? $20. So that's what we done. We started off doing basic math problems, so they could actually know, and basic time know how to tell time how much money they owe. And then from there, they actually became some of the best technicians and best employees and stuff that I had. It wasn't their fault at all. It was take care of. They figured you'll figure the rest of the stuff out on your own. Well, anyway, it wasn't their guys. It was just the fact that nobody had never really cared. And I remember one of the guys that after that guy left, he called me back one day. He just became a truck driver. I said it wasn't his fault. It was just the school system fault. And he wanted to be a truck driver. And so all at that time, that was before GPSs. So all I allowed him to do, I allowed him to drive the trucks and learn how to read road maps and stuff. Because that's what he wanted to be, a truck driver, but that you still do. You have to be 21 to do it. He wasn't 21. So his whole thing, I teach him how to read road maps so I can get back and forth. And I needed somebody to go drop off stuff, pick stuff up. So that's what he done. And he done some service work, but his main thing was learning how to read road maps. Now I remember after he got his truck driving license, and he called me one day, and somebody was going to cheat him out of a load, and this was a guy we had to work with math, and I remember he had calculated his loads and his miles and his rate per mile all the way down to the penny, and the guy was trying to cheat him, and I was so happy. You know, here it was. He was very smart. It was just that the school system had failed him. And if you see those guys now, most of I don't a lot, like I said, a lot of people might could know if they know if they know who've been with me from time to time. But if you talk to any of those guys now, if you see any of those guys now, they are genuine. They can do that. Would you put your money on? Would you put your money on the cheetah or the turtle? And a lot of people say, "Hey, man, I put my money on the cheetah. The cheetah, a cheetah outrun a turtle anytime." Yeah, true. On land, he outrun a turtle. But if you take that cheetah and put him in the water and put the turtle in the water, and you put the turtle in his natural environment and take the cheetah out of his natural environment, that's different stuff. But I've done it, and I do it all the time. Okay, Veracity Cash. Mike, I have in my job pension plan to live. Let's see. Yeah, my connection here is very, very choppy. Okay, let's see what we got here. I might have. Or do you think I should build my own appliance to match it before I leave my job? Yeah, yeah. You wanna. The reason why I say build the appliance up to match it, because in that time when you building it up, you actually then learn if you actually like the business or not. And also it's gonna tell you if you are. It's gonna allow you to get your skills up too while you building that up. So it's and also it'll give you a chance to get your technical skills up. Okay. D Brown, do you think I can start out in appliance repair by watching YouTube videos, then come to your boot camp later? Don't quite have the money stacked to come. If you want to do that, you can do that. Depending on how technical savvy and stuff you are. A lot of people have done that, so yeah, you could. It all depend on your learning curve, how technical savvy you are. Robert James, looking forward to your boot. It's right near the route. You're coming in through the Raleigh Durham RDU airport, about 30, 40 minutes from RDU. Reach out to me at D Brown. I'll try to walk with you to sponsor you for the next event in October. Mike, the best. Oh wow, there you go. Thanks, man. Thanks. Somebody looking to sponsor you, D Brown. Reach out to him. There you go. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. We're getting scholarships. Thank you. Trip, Atlanta here. Okay, hey, how you doing? Is it me? But I'm having to scream off my other business Wi-Fi that's doors down. Okay, all right. I fix cars and diesel trucks and trailers. Can do pre-purchase inspections if y'all looking to buy box trucks. Okay, there you go. I think he's in the Atlanta area, so that's good. That's good. All right. Yeah, but something wrong with this channel, so I'm gonna have to get out this channel and catch y'all later. And let them fix up internet. But yeah, it's buffering real bad. But once again, thank y'all for tuning in. To sign up is going to be at the bottom of the screen. So in the all right, thanks Sam. Keep up the good work and teaching, King. You thanks Sam. I appreciate that. I'm gonna get out today. Thanks.